Structure and Components of Social Welfare Administration. Part 2. Administration Structure in Non-Government Organizations, NGOs. Non-government organizations, NGOs, have a structured administration to ensure smooth functioning and achievement of their objectives. The administration is divided into top management and staff members, each playing a crucial role in decision-making, operations, and program implementation. At top management. The top management of an NGO consists of key decision-makers and governing bodies responsible for policy-making, strategy development, and oversight. 1. Management Board. The Management Board includes various governing members such as Board of Directors, the highest authority responsible for governance and financial oversight. Executive Directors, the chief executives handling daily operations and policy execution. Advisors, experts providing strategic guidance and recommendations. General Assembly, a body consisting of members who vote on major decisions. 2. Functions of top management. Board of Directors sets long-term strategies, ensures legal compliance, approves budgets, and monitors the executive team. Executive Directors implements policies, manages operations, represents the NGO in external relations, and ensures the execution of board decisions. Advisors provide expert guidance in areas such as legal, finance, and project management to improve decision-making. General Assembly elects board members, reviews annual reports, and ensures the organization remains aligned with its mission and objectives. B. Staff members. NGO staff members play a crucial role in executing the organization's vision, managing resources, and ensuring program success. They work under the direction of top management and are categorized into different functional areas. 1. Administration. The Administration Department ensures the smooth functioning of the NGO by handling internal operations, human resources, and finance. It manages office logistics, budgeting, and compliance with legal and financial regulations. This department oversees payroll, procurement, record-keeping, and internal communication. Administrative staff also coordinate with external agencies, donors, and government bodies to maintain transparency and efficiency. By ensuring systematic planning and organization, the administration team supports other departments in achieving their goals, making it a critical pillar of the NGO's overall structure. 2. Publicity. The Publicity Department is responsible for promoting the NGO's mission, activities, and impact. It manages public relations, media engagement, social media campaigns, and fundraising initiatives. This team creates awareness through newsletters, press releases, brochures, and digital content. Publicity staff engage with stakeholders, including donors, beneficiaries, and policymakers, to enhance the organization's visibility. They also organize events, campaigns, and outreach programs to attract support and funding. By leveraging traditional and digital media, the publicity team strengthens the NGO's presence and builds trust among communities and supporters. 3. Programs/projects. The Programs/projects department is responsible for planning, executing, and monitoring the NGO's initiatives. This team designs development programs, assesses community needs, and implements projects related to education, health, environment, or social welfare. They coordinate with field workers, volunteers, and partner organizations to ensure effective service delivery. Monitoring and evaluation are key functions of this department to measure impact and improve strategies. Program staff also prepare reports and proposals for funding agencies, ensuring accountability and sustainability of projects. Their work directly affects the success of the NGO's mission and outreach efforts. Organization and management of institutional welfare services. Institutional welfare services refer to organized social services provided through institutions such as orphanages, old age homes, rehabilitation centers, hospitals, and educational institutions. These services aim to support vulnerable populations by offering healthcare, education, shelter, and rehabilitation. The organization and management of these institutions require proper planning, coordination, and execution to ensure efficient service delivery. Components involved in the organization of institutional welfare services. The efficient functioning of institutional welfare services depends on the following organizational components. Division of labor. Tasks and responsibilities are assigned to individuals based on specialization. Ensures efficiency, productivity, and clarity in roles. Example, in a rehabilitation center, doctors handle medical care, counselors provide therapy, and administrative staff manage logistics. Departmentalization. The institution is divided into different departments based on functions. Departments could include administration, finance, social work, healthcare, education, and public relations. Example, in an orphanage, there could be separate departments for childcare, health, education, and funding management. Centralization/decentralization. Centralization, decision-making is concentrated at the top management level. Suitable for small institutions with fewer branches. Decentralization, decision-making is delegated to various levels for better efficiency. Suitable for large institutions operating in multiple locations. Example, a national NGO running multiple schools may decentralize operations by giving more authority to regional offices. Control. Mechanisms are put in place to ensure that the institution runs efficiently and ethically. Includes financial audits, performance evaluations, compliance checks, and reporting mechanisms. Example, a government-funded welfare home undergoes regular inspections and audits to ensure transparency. Management of institutional welfare services. Managing institutional welfare services requires an effective administrative structure to ensure quality service delivery. It involves planning, setting objectives, designing programs, and allocating resources. Organizing, structuring departments, defining roles, and delegating responsibilities. Staffing, hiring qualified personnel, providing training, and managing human resources. Directing, providing leadership, motivation, and guidance to employees. Budgeting, managing funds, securing grants, and ensuring financial sustainability. Monitoring and evaluation, measuring impact, improving strategies, and ensuring accountability. Dimensions of managing institutional welfare services. Human resource management, hiring, training, and supervising employees and volunteers. Financial management, budgeting, fundraising, and maintaining financial accountability. Service delivery management, ensuring the timely and efficient delivery of welfare services. Stakeholder engagement, collaborating with donors, government agencies, and beneficiaries. Legal and ethical compliance, following policies, legal guidelines, and ethical principles. Quality control and evaluation, assessing the effectiveness of programs and improving service quality. Components of social welfare administration, according to Luther Gulick POSD Co-RBEF. Luther Gulick's POSD Co-RBEF framework outlines essential administrative functions in social welfare administration. It includes planning, organizing, staffing, directing, coordinating, reporting, budgeting, evaluating, and facilitating networking and public relations. These components ensure effective service delivery in social welfare programs. A. Planning. Planning is the foundation of social welfare administration, involving goal setting and action plans to implement welfare programs effectively. 1. Types of planning. Operationalized planning focuses on short-term goals and specific activities to achieve immediate outcomes. Strategic planning, a long-term approach aimed at achieving broader social welfare objectives through policy formation and resource allocation. 2. Steps of planning. Define the problem, identify social issues requiring intervention. Data collection, gather relevant statistical and qualitative data. Data analysis, assess trends, gaps, and priorities. Establish planning criteria and standards, set benchmarks for welfare programs. Prepare different action plans, develop alternative strategies to achieve objectives. Decide on one plan, select the most feasible and effective strategy. Provide channels for feedback, ensure stakeholder input and adaptability. Implement the plan, execute welfare programs based on the chosen plan. Evaluate plan performance, assess effectiveness, and make necessary improvements. B. Coordination. Coordination ensures harmonization of efforts among different stakeholders for smooth program implementation. 1. Methods to achieve coordination. Identification of objectives and formulation, establish clear goals. Rules and regulations, create structured guidelines for service delivery. Hierarchy, define roles and responsibilities for better supervision. Communication, ensure effective exchange of information within the organization. Committees, form committees to oversee projects and facilitate teamwork. C. Staff recruitment. The recruitment process ensures that competent personnel are employed for social welfare programs. Key stages. Recruitment, attracting candidates through advertisements and referrals. Selection, screening applicants through interviews and tests. Induction and orientation, introducing new employees to policies and work culture. Training and development, enhancing skills and knowledge for better performance. Performance appraisal, evaluating employees' contributions and effectiveness. D. Training and development. Training ensures that employees develop skills necessary for efficient service delivery. 1. Objectives of training. Enhance productivity and efficiency. Improve employee motivation and job satisfaction. Keep up with changing social policies and technologies. Prepare employees for leadership roles. 2. Process involved in training and development. Input, new employees, unskilled employees, potential managers. Output, motivated and committed employees, skilled employees, competent managers. 3. Principles for developing a training program. Identify organizational needs. Develop relevant training modules. Use practical and theoretical approaches. Provide continuous evaluation and feedback. Point 4. Analysis for training requirement. Manpower analysis, assess workforce capabilities. Organizational analysis, identify institutional goals and gaps. Task analysis, determine skill requirements for specific roles. E. Recording and documentation. Proper documentation ensures transparency and accountability in social welfare administration. Point 1. Types of records. Statistical reports, data on beneficiaries and programs. Financial records, budget and expenditure details. Case files, individual records of welfare recipients. Legal documents, compliance and regulatory documents. 2. Principles of documentation. Accuracy and completeness. Confidentiality and security. Accessibility for evaluation and decision-making. F. Budgeting. Budgeting ensures financial planning and resource allocation in social welfare programs. Benefits of budgeting, helps in resource optimization, ensures accountability and transparency, supports financial forecasting for sustainability, provides a clear expenditure framework for decision-making. G. Monitoring and evaluation, M&E. M&E ensures that welfare programs meet their objectives and improve over time. 1. Levels of monitoring. Operational level, daily monitoring of activities. Tactical level, periodic assessment of short-term goals. Strategic level, long-term evaluation of impact. 2. Monitoring cycle, set objectives, define indicators for measurement, collect data on program implementation, analyze performance, take corrective actions. 3. Types of evaluation. Process evaluation, examines implementation procedures. Impact evaluation, measures the long-term effects of welfare programs. Evaluation design, framework for assessing program effectiveness. 4. Objectives of evaluation projects. Lesson learning, identify best practices for future programs, accountability, ensure ethical and financial responsibility. H. Networking and maintaining public relations. Effective networking and public relations improve the credibility and outreach of welfare organizations. Key strategies: collaborating with government agencies, NGOs, and community groups. Maintaining good relationships with donors and stakeholders. Using media and communication tools for advocacy and awareness. Engaging in corporate social responsibility, CSR. Partnership.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in next video.